So this is going to be your Heisting sweep from the X guard. Okay. So, thanks, Ian. Your Heisting sweep from the X guard. We're assuming that you've already set up the X guard position, right? So you have your hook behind the knee, your other shoelaces up by the hip, and it's better to cup up above the knee or at the knee. Below, you don't get as much control. And if you're anatomically able, the back of your knee should be helping support this. So you have a good, at least kind of 3, if not 4 points of contact here. What you want to do initially for the Heisting sweep is get his hands to the floor. It's actually quite easy. You're not really kicking him away. You're just going to lift with this foot up and then turn on your side. And at this point, you can really see this knee helps reinforce this. So it's very difficult for him to come back. Right, I'm pretty good alignment here. Next thing I want to do is I want to take my foot and kind of the crest of it here and put it into his knee. And now I can push and extend him. I'm also pushing him with the knee in the back of his butt cheek here to get myself up so I can get up on my elbow. And even if he drives into me here, it's pretty tough, right? So I can extend, right? And you make sure you wedge the blade of your foot in there, otherwise he'll try and get away from it. So the way it's away from me now, I can start building up, right? I recommend you keep this here as long as you can until you can step out. And don't stand up immediately because your upper body's too low. So if your lower body gets up too high, it's gonna be a bad day for you. So it's better, in my opinion, to stay low and come to a kneeling position. So now if he drives into me, I'm okay. I can move with it or I can drive back. At this point, if you want to stand up, that's fine, right? So now I'm up. Again, if he aggressively drives into me, which I don't think you can back it up with the hand on the hip, but ideally you're just gonna start working your way up, right? So again, at the hip or at the leg, come around. It's important to grab the inside hip and get this hip wrap, and then you can start to ride the guy down, right? The biggest detail I found that was helpful was not pushing him away. It's just a little bit of lifting up and then turning on your side. Very similar to the Turkish get-up for those of you guys that do that. It's like the roll to the elbow is, and if you have a strong get-up, it will 100% help, right? So again, just one more time quickly. You're here, above here. Again, he might be sitting down or like putting weight. It's just, I just got to lift a little bit here. Even if he's super heavy, it doesn't have to lift. It's just a weight transfer, right? So if he's got all his weight crushing me here, this is going to be easy. I'm going to turn. And once his hands are on the mat, there's a lot of options here. But the easiest one is, assuming they're far away, just put your foot here and then extend, right? Again, I'm staying low the whole time until I can get my legs and my base under me. And then I can come up. And then again, you can come up, right? Grab the leg. Ideally, get to the hip. You can start riding them down.